Have you ever been told to change the way you speak, to hide your voice, because it doesn't sound right? If you're Filipino, you probably have. For decades, people told us, speak more American, drop the accent, sound more neutral. From classrooms to call centers, interviews to media, we were taught that our natural voice wasn't good enough. But guess what? That narrative just flipped. Because the Filipino accent, it was recently named one of the sexiest accents in the world. Not just in Asia, not just in travel circles, globally. And yes, people are finally listening. Not to some watered-down version of us, but to us. So, let's talk about it. Let's unpack why the Filipino accent is suddenly turning heads worldwide. And why that matters more than just a few compliments. In a major travel survey by Big 7 Travel, the Filipino accent was called gentle, soft, and simply lovely. Another site, enjoytravel.com, went even further, naming it the sexiest accent in all of Asia. But this isn't about vanity, this is about validation. Because for millions of Filipinos who've lived, worked, and studied abroad, we've already seen the quiet power of our accent. It's approachable, it's melodic, it's friendly, it's not harsh, it's not robotic, it's real. So, what exactly makes it so appealing? 3 things. First, it's clear and melodic. Our English is influenced by American media, but softened by our own rhythm. It has a neutral flow, easy to understand whether you're in London, Tokyo, or Cape Town. Second, there's politeness in how we speak. The warmth, the courtesy, it's not fake, it's cultural. Filipinos are raised to be respectful, and that respect echoes in our voice. And third, our accent has music. It's not just speech, it's a song. There's a natural lilt, a lightness, that makes people feel safe and welcome. It doesn't bark, it smiles. And in a world that's exhausted by perfection and performance, the Filipino accent feels like home. Let's talk real for a second. In the BPO industry, that's call centers and outsourcing, Filipino workers were once trained to erase their accents. People learned how to roll their R's, mimic phrases, even copy California slang. Why? Because clients thought that was the only way to be professional. But now the game is changing. Global businesses are starting to realize that customers prefer sincerity over mimicry. They want clarity and kindness, not an artificial American voice. And the Filipino accent delivers exactly that. It's gone from being a liability to a competitive edge. Here's what people don't always understand. Filipino English isn't just American English with a twist, it's a hybrid, born from a complex past. Spanish, American, Asian, and native Filipino influences all shaped how we speak today. And our regional dialects? They give our English its unique character. Tagalog, Cebuano, Ilocano, Waray, each one adds rhythm, emotion, and depth. So when a Filipino speaks English, what you hear isn't just words. You hear heritage. This rise in recognition isn't just from surveys. We're seeing more Filipino voices in global media, and not the polished, fake accent versions. I'm talking real accents, proud accents, Filipino YouTubers, TikTok stars, pageant queens, and podcast hosts, speaking their truth in their natural voice. People like Bretman Rock and Bella Porch, they don't hide who they are, they embrace their accent, and the world loves them for it. This is more than just visibility, it's transformation. Let's be honest, calling an accent sexy isn't really about the sound, it's about confidence, it's about authenticity, it's about being comfortable in your own skin. Filipinos are known around the world for being warm, joyful, and sincere. And that energy, it travels through our voice. It's not loud, it's not showy, but it's genuine. And that's rare, that's what makes it attractive. For generations we were told our English wasn't good enough, that we needed to fix it, mask it, hide it. But the world is finally saying otherwise. These rankings, these praises, they tell a new story. Your voice is valid, your accent is beautiful, and no, you don't need to sound foreign to be respected, you just need to sound like you. If you're a young Filipino, especially abroad, maybe you've been bullied for how you speak, maybe you've been embarrassed, maybe you've tried to change it, but here's the truth. The way you speak is part of who you are. It's part of your family, your roots, your story. And that story deserves to be heard, just the way it is. Whether you're speaking in a hospital, a classroom, a live stream, or a song, your voice matters. It matters now more than ever. So yes, the Filipino accent has been named one of the sexiest in the world. But the real victory? It's not the ranking, it's the recognition that we no longer need to perform, no longer need to hide, no longer need to shrink ourselves to fit in, because our voice is enough. So speak confidently, speak proudly, speak Filipino English, because the world isn't just listening anymore, they're loving what they hear.